Hey everybody, welcome back to A Better Computer. My name is Matt, and today we're doing a very quick video looking at an app called Gridka. Gridka is, I'm going to be honest, this is the most vibe-coded project I've ever seen. Just look at this website for 2 seconds and you know that Claude made it with very little direction from the user. We've got emojis everywhere. We've got highlighted text. We have these boxes with emoji on every single one. Listen, I'm not against agentic coding. I do it all the time myself, but this is the sort of thing people are annoyed by when they talk about vibe-coded stuff. But anyway, let's take a look at the app because it solves a real problem for me. So I've got right here a CSV that is huge, right? It is 1,000,000 rows, and you can see in Finder, it actually renders relatively quickly. But if we look at it, it's a monster. It's 174 megabytes of just plain text. And so if I try to bring it into something like numbers is going to cry. It is going to not do it. I don't think numbers will even show 1,000,000 rows in a document. And it's going to be annoying if I want to make any edits to it. It's not going to just save it as a CSV. It's going to try to save it as a numbers doc. I have to export. It's annoying. Excel is not as bad in this regard, but it's also not particularly good. It's not the right tool for the job. This is literally not going to open, or it's going to take like a couple of minutes. So we're going to force quit numbers. We're giving up on numbers. A much more performant way to do this would be to open it in a text editor. I'm using Zed. You could also use something like VS Code, or like any of them would work. And so in this case, you saw it opened basically instantly, and that's awesome. And I can move around and I can, search for things, and that all works fine. But it's not pretty. It's hard to read. Like if I'm scrolling down here, like what's this column mean? Like it is tricky. It's not the best UI for navigating the CSV. So this is fast. I can do some stuff there, but it's not ideal. But Gridka is the best of both worlds, in my opinion. So it is very simple, but it shows these columns. The columns persist as you scroll, but you can see the whole document's here. We're down to row 1,000,000, and all the stuff is here. And I can go down here and I can find this, and it's like, okay, what is this? This is email. What is this? This is phone 2, phone 1, like all of this is just very easy to look at, is quite performant. I can find, let's do Hicks, and that should show we have 6,000 rows with Hicks in the name. This is just a bunch of demo data. There's a GitHub page that has a bunch of files like this, just for the record. This isn't real info. But yeah, I can do stuff like that. I can right click on a cell to copy it. I can copy the whole row if I want. And so there's just like, it's not everything you're going to want to do with a CSV, but it's pretty good. And I can do Virginia 2. There we go. Save it. Error saving file. Interesting. Operation not permitted. So not perfect. Honestly, the more I look at this, the more tempted I am to try to make something like this myself, but I'm not going to do it. I have enough apps already, but yeah, if literally all you're trying to do is open a file like this really quickly, I highly recommend trying an app like this out. There are some other apps out there. This one seemed to be the best for my needs, even though it's a bit janky. And so if you don't know how to do this on macOS, if you do get info on a file, you can do that by hitting Command I or right-clicking and going to get info. Down here, there's going to be an open in option. And so I'm going to set it to Gridka, and then use this application to open all documents, and then you can do change all. And if you do change all, it's going to change it for every document of that file type on your computer. And so when I hit continue, now every CSV on my computer going forward is going to open in Gridka by default. And of course, you can right click and open with another app if you'd prefer in that case. But yeah, it's vibe coded as hell. The save didn't work. I don't know why the save didn't work. But if you're just looking to view CSVs, this seems to get the job done. And, who knows? Follow my blog. Maybe I'll put out something similar to this that, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do that. Resist, virtually. Resist. But that's it for me today. Check this out. There's probably other apps. If there's apps that do this that are better, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to see them, but I had a problem. This little app exists to fix it. So I'm excited that I have a solution to my problem. If there's a better solution, let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.